What up, what up, what up? Okay, so for today's lesson, um, last night I was thinking about the story of Jehu, who was the king that was anointed to completely annihilate the dynasty of Ahab and Jezebel, one of the two worst kings and queens of Israel. If you could even consider Jezebel a queen of Israel, well, she was a queen of Israel. But she wasn't from Israel, and Jezebel represents the captivity of God's people to witchcraft and sexual oblivion. Anyway, as Jehu was on his way to kill, to exterminate Jezebel, he was like on his horse and he was riding, and they're asking, "Is that Jehu?" And they're like, "It's got to be Jehu because he rides like a madman." Okay, so when you take on um, these type of things head on, okay, you oftentimes will, like for instance, forces in power, like witchcraft forces in power, institutions like that, they will cause people to like go schizophrenic, and they'll cause people to go crazy. Like if you take it head on. Um, or you'll start experiencing all sorts of intrusive thoughts that you've never had before, um, and it will like take you out. So, but like here's the thing: I was reading this story, and like I've taken it head on, but I haven't gone schizophrenic. Um, I've had some thoughts that I've had to take captive, but you know it was nothing out of control or anything like that. So I was like, what's up with that? You know why? Because it like the Bible is very intentional, and it mentions that he rides like a madman, and it's no coincidence that that's what happens to people when they take on institutions and things in power that fall under that like category of like witchcraft, sexual oblivion, manipulation of God's people. I was like, I've never gone crazy, you know. Uh, so like, why is it saying that Jehu is? And the thing to understand about this story is Jehu can represent a lot of things, but it's also a force. Like it's a force of, I don't know if you want to call it nature, like a spiritual force. You know, it's a psychological, also a psychological phenomenon that happens. And while Jehu was anointed to take Jezebel out, and ultimately it's only under Christ's protection and anointing that actually does wipe this force out or wipe this power structure out. Um, Not everybody that goes up against it is like under Christ or under his protection. Like, and so if you can understand it as like a force and like a movement that happens, it can maybe answer some confusion or like maybe clarify things. And like sometimes everything, like, how would I say, everything that's going in that stream isn't necessarily um like a part of your Christian walk, I guess. And so it's just something to keep in mind.